Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, welcome. My name is Pamela. As you guys can see by the title of this video, I'm going to do a how to apply makeup without breaking out tutorial. I honestly didn't plan this video. I didn't even plan on doing it. It was kind of like a last minute thing. To be honest, I have been going through it for the past couple of days and I just feel like I want to get myself a little bit put together so I feel a little bit better, and I honestly think that makeup is pretty therapeutic at the same time. So don't mind the background. I'm actually in my old room in my parents' house and I just decided to pull out the camera and just see what happens. So I also thought it was perfect to do this video, especially because since I have been stressing out, I actually have a really big cystic acne right here. It's only one, but I feel like it will be really beneficial for this video so you guys can see exactly what I do before I apply any makeup on my face and how I deal with acne prone skin, especially with active acne. So yeah, if you guys are interested in this makeup look, just keep on watching. I'm just gonna cleanse my skin first. You guys know I love showing you guys how I prep my skin before I put makeup on because I think it's really important, just as important as the makeup. This will prevent you from breaking out especially, but I already washed my face this morning, so I'm just going to go over it again just in case. And if you do wash your face, just make sure you dry it with a paper towel or something that you can throw away so you aren't putting bacteria on any breakouts or causing you to break out if you do have like sensitive skin. I love these makeup wipes as well just because they are for sensitive skin, so anything without any fragrances and stuff works really well. Okay, so the main thing you really want to start off with is moisturizing your skin. You do want to use an oil-free moisturizer. When we do have acne prone skin or if we break out from makeup, it's usually because the oil is building up in your pores. So try to use all oil-free products or non-pore clogging products. So I like using this one. It's from Neutrogena. I have one side of my face that has no acne at all and then an acne side, so you guys can see what I do differently on each side. After we're all moisturized and ready to go, you do want to go in with a mattifying product. So if you do have dry skin, when you have acne, you actually do have oil in there. So it's okay to use mattifying products as long as you use a moisturizer, a really good moisturizer, a really good water cream, or a setting spray or anything like that. The main thing is you want to create a layer between your makeup and your skin so that the makeup is not sitting directly on your face. So for that, I like using a mattifying primer. You can also get a mattifying setting spray. That would work as well too, but since I do have a pimple right here, this is more controllable and concentrated to go right over the spot because that's the main part I want to seal, if that makes sense. So this is by NYX. It's the Can't Stop Won't Stop Base Mattifying Primer. I'm trying to use all drugstore products in this video because I know that low-end products are the iffy products that can make you break out. So I'm trying to use all products that I know work super well and they don't clog my pores. And they're just affordable, so I want you guys to have like really accessible products. It's honestly really so hard for me to film at my parents' house because they are so loud. We're going to use just a little dime size amount of this. I like this because it becomes kind of tacky, so I can feel that it's like sealing up the pore. You can also use an acne spot treatment for your pimples over here just to make sure that you have acne products seeping into your pores while you have makeup on. But for me, it doesn't really sit well with the makeup. Like there's too many layers going on there. So I like to use really light layers and just use an acne face wash before I do anything on my face. If I had a mattifying spray, I could just spray the rest of my face and that's it. But since I don't, I'm just gonna use a little more and add this everywhere else that I break out. And I'm only gonna focus on the places that I know for sure are super sensitive. And like around my mouth. So once everything's all settled in there, you do want to take your time with this. You want to let all your products settle into your skin before working on the rest of it, just so that it's really setting in there before you put makeup on. You don't really have to use a mattifying foundation for this, but I did find that when I used this one, is the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. It works so well on my skin. This is really good for your skin because it doesn't clog your pores at all. So I used that, and it's for normal to oily skin. I could use that as a layer as well, and then put another one over it. So if I don't want a whole mattifying face, I can just do it in that area and then put the real foundation I want to use all over. But since I'm not breaking out too bad, I literally just have one right here, which is pretty big. I haven't really been having acne like that. I'm just going to use the regular foundation I would normally use. It's all about how you apply it as well. So this is the Born to Glow. I honestly love this one so much. It makes your skin look so skin-like. So I don't know, I might want to mix it just because I am a little tan. So this is the True Match. I use this almost in every video. But I just mix the two together, and then I'll just start dotting it, and I'll put most of the product on the pimple and just let it sit for a second. And you want to make sure your hands are clean, so wash your hands, sanitize them, and then do this. And just make sure the pimple or the area that you're trying to cover has a lot of product only in that area. For the rest, I'm just going to kind of lightly tap with your finger. So when you use your fingers, you can actually control the pressure. So you don't want to use any brushes because the bristles will actually push down the product into your pores. And you don't want to use a beauty blender just because there's bacteria that builds up in the sponge. So when you're pouncing it on your face, it can actually get pounced too deep into your pores, and the bacteria from the sponge can go in there. So I learned this from my facial lady, you guys. Like, use your hands for your makeup, at least for the first few steps, because this is what is going directly on your skin. So, and then I'm just gonna use the rest all over. Sorry if I'm looking over here because I don't have a mirror, and I don't know, I just did this last minute, so I wasn't prepared, but I just wanted to get something out for you guys. And I honestly been pretty motivated to make videos. I don't want anything that's going on in my personal life to affect my motivation, because it took me so long to find this motivation, and I just know my goals and I know how I can get there, and I just honestly can't give up no matter what happens. So now we're just gonna wait till it seeps in our skin a little bit, but while it's doing that, I'm just going to use this NYX brow pencil. Oh my god. Okay. Just going to use this NYX micro brow pencil. I love this. This is a classic. So I'm just going to fill in the sparse areas. You guys have seen me do my brows a million times. You honestly want to watch like how much makeup you're putting on your skin. Honestly, when you have acne prone skin, or if you break out when you wear makeup, less is more, you guys. Do not you don't need a full coverage look all the time, especially when you're trying to heal your skin. So don't cake your face and then expect to have clear skin, because it's kind of impossible. So this room, it used to be my old bedroom, and then when I had Chance, we made this like his bedroom, his nursery. So that's why we have all of this going on in the back. But it's funny that I'm back here filming videos where I started. So these are our brows, nothing too crazy. Now everything's pretty much seeped into our skin. I don't know if you guys can see. Sorry, I'm using natural lighting and it goes in and out, and I'm just a mess, you guys. I'm just a mess. I just like using my hands just because I have more control over the pressure. And once it's settled into your face like this, you're not gonna get like fingerprints all over your face. So you want to use your hands as much as possible, and then if you really have to, use a beauty blender. But see how nice that already looks? This video is just how to apply makeup without breaking out. This is not how to cover up your acne and make them non-existent, okay? I'm just letting you guys know how to do makeup without making your skin worse. I just really want to focus on the application process of the makeup, so you guys can see exactly what I do to prevent everything. And since we do have mattifying primer on, you really don't have to set your makeup, which is really good because then you're not putting that much product on your face. But if you have to set, if you absolutely have to, I'll show you guys exactly what I do. So this is my skin now that I did it with my finger, and it's honestly looking pretty good. I'm gonna add a little bit of concealer just to even everything out. And for that, I like using this Tarte Shape Tape, and it's just because it's the only one I have right now. So I just do a little bit, less is more. The main parts you really want to focus on is the outer corner and towards the inner corner. Like, you don't have to do the whole thing all the way down, all the way up, like it's just doing too much. Okay, I don't know where my brand new beauty blender went, but we're just gonna use this. We don't break out under our eyeballs, so it's okay if you use a sponge for this part. So all you want to do is squeeze the beauty blender and just make sure you're only under the eye. And then just look how much it's completed the look already. Like that. I don't really like a super bright under eye anyways. I'm going to show you guys if you absolutely have to set your face. This is what you should do. You're going to take a brush, which is contradicting because I told you not to use a brush. But since we already have a layer of makeup on our skin, this brush is not going directly on the skin. And it's clean, so. I like to take a mineral powder. This is really fine pressed powder, so it really sets without using too much. I feel like using loose powders, they have more of a sheer finish, so you have to use more of it to get coverage or to set really well. So I love using pressed powders just because you don't have to use a lot at all. You can barely touch your face and it will set everything. So I'll just swirl it in here, and then literally, like, the places that I would need to set would probably be under my eyes. And I'm barely touching my skin, you guys. And around my mouth. A little on the forehead. When I apply it, I'm applying it like literally the bristles are barely touching my skin. I'm only putting one layer of it so that it's honestly just setting, that's it. You're not using it for extra coverage. I'm avoiding the areas that I'm breaking out. So if you absolutely need to set where you're breaking out at, you can use a spray. I would recommend using a mattifying spray just because if you need a set, that means your face is oily and you get pretty oily throughout the day. But I'm just going to use a regular hyaluronic fix one. I just love this one. It really makes my makeup look seamless. Now for blush, since we're avoiding using any type of brushes or anything like that, I like to use these cream blushes. These are so good. Like, I'm so happy that I found this because it's game-changing, it's life-changing. Your finger warms it up so you can control the product better, and you're using your finger so you can control the pressure that it's sitting on your skin. So I just lightly, like barely tapping, and I just like go all the way around my cheek, avoiding the area that I'm breaking out or that I have acne-prone skin, and just continue to create a little color. It really melts into your skin and it's not sitting on your face like an actual powder blush would. So you could barely see it and it looks like your just natural color, like your natural glow, you know? Alright, my nose is fucking itching so bad. So obviously you can't really go in with any cream contour or bronzer or anything like that, because I feel like you really do have to use a brush for that. So I avoid that, but if you guys need it, then just do it on the places that you aren't breaking out, which is like my forehead never really breaks out. If you guys absolutely need bronzer or contour or anything like that, obviously you have to use brushes. Just use them really lightly and apply the product to the actual brush and then dab it on your face. Like, you know, do one of these, and so you're not putting too much on your brush, and just lightly tap it in instead of putting it on your face and trying to blend it in. It's gonna go into your pores no matter what. So it's all about the pressure and how much pressure you put when you use each product, pretty much. And just making sure you're using products that don't clog your pores and don't add oil. I found that this routine really helps me because it really does give me a more effective way of using makeup. So I'm using less, but I'm still getting the look I want, and your skin can breathe. Like, that's the most important thing. If your skin can't breathe, if it's getting tight and you're getting oily, it's going to start getting irritated, and yeah, the bacteria will start working its way down there. Okay, so I just put a little lipstick on. This is the Milani lipstick, and it doesn't have a name, but it's a really like mauvey pink color. I really like it because it looks really natural. Now for the highlight, I really like using a liquid illuminator. You can use this under your makeup or over your makeup as well, but when you're really getting that highlighted look, using it over your makeup is better than using a powder. Again, avoiding the brushes. So I just take a tiny bit. This is the Born to Glow by NYX. Not sponsored by NYX, by the way. I just love NYX. Okay, so just put it on your high points. Literally, a little bit goes a long way when using this, you guys. And this product does dry fast. I like to blend it out in 3 different points. And just like that. So it's a really subtle but really pretty highlight. I love it. And of course you can do your eyes and your eyeshadow and stuff like that. You can honestly do your eyes however you like. So obviously you can do your eyeshadow however you like, just because you don't break out on your eyes. So you can use almost any technique for that. I just wanted to really focus this all on the skin because I think that's the most important thing when trying to make your skin look good, or trying to look put together, or just trying to feel good in quarantine because that's what I'm going through right now. I have eyelash extensions on, so I don't really need to do any mascara or anything on my eyes. So I'm honestly good to go. So this is the final look. Sorry that my nose is so red. It's just because I have so much allergies. But looks really seamless. This is the side with no acne at all. And this is the side with that one monster right there. But everything still looks pretty good as far as coverage goes. And just the way that my skin looks, it's not cakey, it's not dry. You can't even really tell that I have makeup on. So that's the key to this tutorial. So I just thought this video would be super helpful for those of you who do have problems with your skin, or you don't like wearing makeup because it makes you break out. I felt like I struggled with that for a while, and I stayed away from makeup for so long. And I know it can be hard to find what works, especially if you don't want to keep ruining your skin or if you keep breaking out from certain products. So I did the dirty work for you guys, and I found what really works for me. So I hope it really does help any of you. This is honestly a game changer, and I felt like this is something that helped me heal my skin as well, especially from acne. So, and if there's any of you guys out there that are going through hard times right now, especially with everything going on in the world and a lot of stress that's put on our shoulders, I honestly hope you guys stay positive, and I'm sending you all of my love and all of my light because I know exactly what you're going through. So much is changing, not only physically, but I feel like mentally for everybody, and we just need to be strong for one another. So if you guys have made it this far in this video, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video and just enjoyed hanging out with me in general, because I felt like I just needed to make something today. I needed to get into my creative space and really focus in on what really matters to me. So, yeah, if you guys enjoyed, I hope you guys give this video a thumbs up. And if you're new here and you haven't been on my channel before, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below, comment, share this video to any of your friends and family. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.